A key part of these gels that we're working on, and pretty much any arm balance, is hasta bandha. This is your hand lock. It's an energetic engagement of the hands that not only helps to more evenly distribute our weight throughout the hands and the arms, but also helps to minimize any wrist pain. To do this, you'll press into the mat by spreading your fingers as much as you can, pressing through your fingertips and your base knuckles. Draw your fingers back towards you. Notice your middle knuckles will start to lift off the mat, creating a suction cup, a suction action with an upward lift from the center of your palm. Try to keep your fingers pointing forwards and shoulders aligned over your wrists. So when you have your fingers plugged into the mat this way, think spidey fingers, really gripping the floor, a suction lifting upwards through the hands all the way through the arms. We'll come to a modified plank position. So shifting the weight forwards, hips are slightly over the knees. It's a slight tuck of the tailbone as well, so that we can really lengthen the spine, keeping the back straight. Notice I'm pressing through the hands, arms are straight, drawing belly in, drawing ribs in. Now we're going to take a modified push-up. So we'll lower down, squeezing elbows in towards the wrists, and push back up. Notice I'm looking past the top of the mat, so neck is long. We'll do that 4 more times. We'll lower down on our exhale and push back up on our inhale. So come to your modified plank, pressing through the hands, drawing belly in, chest in. Take a long inhale. Lower down as you exhale, elbows in, and push back up, inhale. 3 more, lower down, exhale. Pushing back up, inhale. 2 more. Great, now this time we'll lower down all the way, bringing the belly down, untuck the toes, press into the hands as we roll the shoulders back for our cobra, squeezing elbows in, rolling the shoulders back away from the ears, and release back down. Tuck the toes, we're going to press into the hands, sending the hips back and up into our first downward facing dog. Releasing and relaxing the head, gazes towards the toes. You can pedal out the feet or shake the head yes and then no. Gazing over the left and then the right shoulder. Coming to our tabletop, trying to keep the back straight as we press through the hands, arms are straight. And notice I'm trying to externally rotate the shoulder blades so that this innermost part of the elbows is spinning forwards. Pressing the floor away from us as much as possible. We're going to warm up our core just a little bit more as you send the right leg back, lifting the toes off the floor. You can flex or point the toes, it's really up to you, but trying to draw the belly in, back straight, and rolling this right hip down rather than having it in an open position so that hips are neutral, hips are square. Lengthening through the toes as you inhale. Rounding, exhale, we're going to bring the knee to the armpit as high as possible. Think heel to glute. Rounding, tucking the chin slightly. Send the leg back, inhale. Knee to armpit, exhale. Even if it's just in the tricep, just above the elbow, as high as it can go. Think heel to glute, arms are straight. Send the leg back, inhale. One last time, rounding, exhale. And releasing down. Coming to the other side, send the left leg back. Trying to find that external rotation in the shoulder blades. Lengthening through, inhale. Rounding, knee to armpit or as high up onto the arm as possible. Think heel to glute, drawing belly in, rounding within the spine. Send the leg back, inhale. Rounding, exhale. Leg back, inhale, last one. Rounding, exhale. And releasing down. Coming into that yogi squat, hands in prayer at the center of the chest. Now you have the option to just bring the hips down all the way, or perhaps you bring the hips down onto one pillow, two pillows, as many as you need. Trying to use the elbows to separate the knees as much as possible, opening up the chest. And from this yogi squat, we're going to plant the hands down in front of us and just lift the hips up. So notice knees are coming on the outside of the arms as high up as possible, kind of like what we've been doing earlier in that knee to armpit. And we're just gonna come to tippy toes, rock the weight forward, squeeze elbows in, think chaturanga arms, and come back. That's all we're doing. Rocking the weight forwards, press into the hands. Think of that hasta bandha as you grip the floor, elbows in, and come back. Remember, neck is long, we're gazing past the top of the mat, really rounding the spine, rock forwards, tippy toes, and back. 2 more times, gripping the floor, hasta bandha, rock the weight forwards, and coming back.